With cold Chicago weather and harsh winds this time of year, many people come down with the common cold. Germs are everywhere, especially in the residence halls and computer labs. While there's no for sure way to prevent getting a cold, here are some ways to avoid a case of the sniffles. Wash your hands frequently, drink plenty of water, consume healthier beverages and food, stay upbeat, get plenty of fresh air and exercise, and stay rested. For now, follow these tips to avoid catching a common cold, or at the very least, make it less severe. The holidays are a time for giving, sharing, and eating. I sat down with Jamie Tate, a nutrition major at Dominican University, and we discussed healthy habits to pick up for the holidays. So Jamie, tell me, when it comes to holiday eating habits, what's the most common thing that people do?
Well, obviously, being the holidays, people tend to overeat. Maybe they take it a little too far. Your body is kind of like a balance. You know, the more calories you take in, pretty much is going to be the more weight you gain. It's calories in versus calories out. The more you take in, you know, the less you burn out. That leads to weight gain. So, you know, what we want to try to do is try to keep that balance steady the entire season.
Okay, now with Thanksgiving right around the corner, you know, a lot of Americans are going to be eating turkey. So can you tell me what's the difference between dark meat and white meat?
I get this question a lot. Pretty much the only difference is that the white meat has a lot less fat than dark meat does. That's pretty much it, which results in less calories, which, you know, would make you have a lower calorie intake.
Okay. And with the traditional Thanksgiving meal, what are some foods that we should stay away from that are higher in calories than others?
Well, the holiday season is a time for celebrating, so you really don't want to deny yourself of anything. You just want to keep in mind that moderation is key. Enjoy everything that you like, just, you know, do a little bit smaller than probably what you're used to. So I'd say no food is off limits. Just be smart about it.
Okay, but what's the worst food, let's say? Like mashed potatoes, maybe stuffing? I'd
probably say gravy is quite the sneaky victim, you know.
Really?
Yeah, it's loaded with usually fat is its base, lots of sodium, and people probably put way too much on their foods. I know me growing up, I just drizzled on everything.
Okay, so should people totally, completely cut out, you know, their favorite holiday foods, or should they just do moderation?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, just moderation is key. Like, if instead of grabbing a big piece of cherry pie, just grab a smaller piece, or grab the big piece and split it with, you know, your cousin or something like that. You know, grab a smaller bit of stuffing or something. You know, just kind of shorten the serving size.
Okay. Now, to go along with our Thanksgiving meal, you know, there's some beverages for the holidays, maybe like eggnog or wine. And I know that doctors encourage, you know, 8 glasses of water a day. How exactly does the water, like, maintain your health?
Well, water is, you know, it's the biggest part of your body, and it helps just everything work. It's like the engine oil of your body. It helps the muscles work. It helps keep your metabolism steady. It keeps you hydrated, so everything functions properly. It's pretty much just a foundation for your whole body works, and if you don't have enough of it, then you're going to be able to tell, and you're not going to be able to perform that like how you usually would.
Okay. Now, how would alcohol consumption affect eating habits around the holidays?
Well, this is something interesting that I just learned about too. Alcohol, besides having 7 calories per gram of it, it actually lowers your blood sugar when you drink it in excess. So that means these drunken munchies that you often hear people talk about, this is actually a scientific fact. When you drink alcohol in excess, it lowers your blood sugar. When your blood sugar drops, that's when you get hungry and want to eat more. That's why people are always at the burrito places at 3 o'clock in the morning after the bar, because, you know, they've you know, had too much alcohol and they feel like they're hungry again, even though they may not really be.
Okay. Now, with the business, you know, that comes with the holiday season, people often tend to overeat, or even, like, we may medicate ourselves with food when we're stressed. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Exercise in the holidays? Absolutely. I mean, the holidays doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be sedentary. There are plenty of ways to go out and get exercise. It's in Chicago, I guarantee you're going to see snow. So, get out with the family, get out with your little cousins or brothers and sisters, go out and play in the snow. Shopping at the mall is even a great remedy too, because you're walking around the mall, you're taking the stairs, you're seeing all the stores, and you're getting holiday shopping done. So it's kind of 2 birds with 1 stone. You know, so if you do eat too much on one meal, then go to the mall the next day and just walk around for a couple hours, and it doesn't even feel like exercise.
Okay, now with that you know, snow and the chilly winds and everything. Let's say I wanted to go out for a stroll, but it's below freezing. So how could I modify my workout inside?
There's plenty of things you can do indoors, even if you just have like a table or a couch or something like that. You could use body weight exercises, push-ups and, you know, sit-ups and that kind of stuff. And there's aerobic stuff. You can get a video, go get Richard Simmons or something like that, and just pretty much get anything to get your heart rate up, even if it's just jogging in place. But you also want to remember, you want to have fun. You don't want to make it seem like a chore.
Mm-hmm. Now, with that cold weather again, what foods would help boost your immune system to kind of stay away from the colds and the other bugs that tend to happen during the holidays?
Well, one of the biggest ones I see people try to consume a lot of is vitamin C. Vitamin C is also an antioxidant. It's also referred to as ascorbic acid. And people do that because it seems to pretty much be a cold remedy, because when taken in large amounts, it can't quite solve cold, but it'll help you, keep your immune system strong. But along with that, you just still want to have a wide variety of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, low-fat dairy products, and clean proteins, because those contain the entire, tree of vitamins and minerals that your body needs to stay healthy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you.